Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd. So we are here with a live commentary, you guys. But if you've seen the last episode that we had, I believe it was episode 6, you will know that we got hit with the injury bug bad, you guys. And through 2 games, guys, just 2 games of the regular season, this is our injury report. So I have turned down injuries just a little bit because this is absolutely ridiculous. But we don't have any quarterbacks on our team. Joe Flacco was out and Ryan Mallett. They are both out for the next 3 to 5 weeks. So we need to get another quarterback. As of right now, we only got Logan Thomas as our quarterback. So the first thing we're going to do here in this video is go ahead and sign ourselves a quarterback off of free agency and just pretty much get another guy. Logan Thomas might be the guy for us until we get another quarterback or until one of our quarterbacks come back. But TJ Yates is going to be the guy that we're going to sign right away. 87 throwing power, 76 mid accuracy, 84 short accuracy, and a decent deep ball accuracy with 74. So we're going to go ahead and sign him to our active roster for $2.5 million. And pretty much I think we have to release somebody else after that. But one of the main things we want to do, and the reason why I'm doing this live commentary, because it is week 3, which means we are allowed to finally scout some college players. So just looking at the news before we get into scouting, kind of seeing what's going on with this draft class, we pretty much need a quarterback. We can use a couple other positions, but quarterback is definitely a main position that we definitely want to use so far. So pretty much looking at the guys out here, not a lot of quarterbacks that they talked about so far. One of the other guys they have is McCollum, I believe his name was. Apparently he was a former baseball player, and now he's a quarterback in college. So we'll see what he has. He should be in this draft class. I'm not sure exactly where he's at, but we'll go ahead go through all this stuff together, you guys. So we're going to scouting players right now. Go straight to the quarterback position. He's actually the top overall rated player, projected player at least, in this draft class. So let's go ahead and go through the scouting. Now they did change it a little bit, so now the very first attribute that you try to unlock is the most expensive, and then it gets cheaper. In last year's Madden, it was the cheapest and then got more expensive. So we'll go ahead and spend some scouting points on him. He has an A- throwing power, which isn't bad, a B throwing accuracy short, and then a B- throw on the run. So we're not really sure where his accuracy is at because it's apparently below a B-. So not too sure about him. He has a grade 2 or round 2 grade. We'll look at Cole Maddox, see what he could bring. He definitely looks a lot better than the top quarterback. So we'll definitely take a look at him. And like I said, we really want to get a quarterback here. So half of our draft, this guy looks pretty bad already. Half of our draft is going to be kind of geared towards finding a quarterback. Now he's a little bit more accurate, doesn't have the throw power. Initially I thought he was going to be bad, but maybe this is not a terrible thing. I definitely like Cole Maddox first because he has that A- throwing power, short accuracy, B+ throwing power. But we'll pretty much see. Obviously we'll get the combine results later and we'll see where everybody is physically, which not that big of a deal unless we want a scrambling quarterback, which I'm not, a huge fan of scrambling quarterbacks unless I need them. I typically like to throw in the pocket anyway. So we're looking at Chris Wilber right here. He has the A throwing power, B- short, and B- mid accuracy. So, a decent quarterback projected to go in the 2nd round, which he's originally projected to go to anyway. So not that bad for him. We're looking at J.W. Buckner. He has that A- throwing power, B throw on the run, but a B short accuracy. So I'm not sure where his accuracy is across the board either. I definitely like to see, a little bit higher if possible for the accuracy, but at least the throw power is huge for me because it's harder to kind of improve the throwing power, and the accuracy is a little easier to improve over time. So Ross Kaiser, I believe his name is, he doesn't look that bad at all. An A throwing power, B short mid accuracy, and a B short accuracy. Does not look bad at all. 6'5", 231 pounds, only 23 years old, from Tennessee. So I definitely like this guy. We'll actually go ahead and add him to our watch list as of right now. I like him, projected to go in the 2nd round. If we could get him in that 2nd round, that could definitely be a steal at that part, in that spot. We're looking at Logan Shredder, I believe his name is right now. A- short, B+ throwing power, B mid accuracy. He looks pretty decent, especially for the 2nd round. And I think that's all the points we have left. So that's pretty much how scouting works, you guys. Pretty much the same as last year, at least to this point. I haven't got to the off season or did anything like that. We'll add Cole Maddox to our watch list too. If there's anybody I missed, anybody you think I need to throw on my watch list from here, because I think off initial looks, I think Cole Maddox and that Ross Case are probably the best 2 guys for our situation. But if you guys see anybody else, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll go ahead add them on to our watch list. So we do have to cut 2 players, or at least move somebody to our practice squad. I have no idea who I want to do it with. They want Zadarius Smith to get cut. I don't think I'm gonna cut him, but we'll go ahead and just look at all of our positions and see what we want to do from there. I don't think I want to touch any of our running backs because we're down to 3. We had a lot of running backs at the beginning, but we're running out of them right now. So maybe a receiver, but we can't even move nobody to practice squad but Perriman. So I'm not sure if I want to cut somebody or just move them down to practice squad, which is probably the best thing to do for us right now. Just move somebody down if we have room, so that way we don't have to cut them. We can bring them back up whenever we need to. But I really don't think there's nobody we can really move down right now, because I don't want to go below minimum in terms of roster space to do it. So maybe Zadarius Smith might be the best thing to do. Go ahead. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and move him down to practice squad right now. We don't want to cut him at all. So we'll move him down to practice squad. He can still progress and practice with the team, obviously. Just won't be on the active roster. We also have 2 things to do. So let's go ahead and negotiate this contract with Steve Smith. Don't want to give him a long-term deal. I'm surprised he's actually wanting to do a contract right now. We have a couple players wanting to do a contract right now, but let's just go ahead. Let's just do Steve Smith for right now, just because I would like to have him back. He wants a 1-year deal, so that's perfect for us. Go ahead and pay him for 1 year because he's still a 92 overall. I'm sure he'll drop down a little bit at the end of the season because he is 37. He will be 38 next year. So if he doesn't retire, we'll have Steve Smith for 1 more season. His ratings are still crazy, guys. 92 route running, 93 catching, 90 acceleration, 93 catching traffic. His ratings are very good. So if we can bring him back for 1 more year, I said, why not go ahead and do it? So we'll go ahead and offer him 7.6 mil, 3.5 I believe it was in bonus money, and he's actually going to sign. So we go ahead and make that deal happen. And everybody else, I guess we'll kind of waiting and seeing what we want to do. Well, besides Brandon Williams, let's go ahead and get him out the way too. Everybody else besides these 2, we'll go ahead and wait and see pretty much what he wants. So Brandon Williams was 4 years, $37 million, basically, which I believe he's 27 years old. So take him until he's 31, pretty much the end of his career. 98 block shedding, quick development. We'll go ahead and offer it to him. See if he takes it. He takes the deal. So we got 2 guys locked up. Brandon Williams is coming back. Steve Smith Sr. is coming back. Everybody else we're going to wait on just to see how everything plays out throughout the season. A couple people who I want to sign, obviously, but we'll go ahead and wait. We're not in no rush whatsoever to sign any of these guys. But I'm going to go through, show you guys once again before we get out of here, my sliders that I'm playing on, just in case you did miss episode 1. I did go through them on episode 1, but I'll also go through them again just so you guys can see everything that I'm playing on right now. So the sliders, they've been very good to me so far, especially for like initial sets. Like I said, I tweaked the injury settings. I moved that back down to 50. Originally they were saying move that higher because there's no injuries in the game, but apparently that was wrong because everybody's been getting hurt on my team. So injuries is back down to 50. I kept fatigue at 60. The player minimum speed threshold, I kept that at 25 since the original time. Penalties have been very good for me, so I kept those the same as well. Haven't been too many, but there have been penalties called, so definitely like those. As for like the actual settings, the league settings I have, I'm playing on the all Madden, obviously, and I think I'm playing on 11-minute quarters, 15-second play clock runoff. So that is everything I'm pretty much playing on right now. The next video, I will be having the next game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we'll go ahead and look at the standings right now. And like I said, we're taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in the next game. It should be a good one. We're trying to go 3-0, you guys, even though our roster is pretty depleted at this point. We had a little of an easy schedule, so hopefully we can beat the Jaguars and go to 3-0. But that's all I got. If I missed anything, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you have any suggestions for players I should get, anything I should do with the series, anything like that, let me know that in the comment section below. I also read all those comments, so do that. If you like this video, please go ahead and leave this video a like. Helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.